Off. Boy. Stay easy. Oh, good down, Jet. Yes. Off. Ooh, that was a big one. Jet down. Good. Yes. Can we turn face the camera? You heel. Heel. Off. Jet. Heel. Sit. Good. Down. Good. Good. Stay. Good. So Jet is still very bouncy. He really still struggles with staying in a down and a sit. Good girl. Or boy, sorry buddy. But if you're really good about telling him stay and give him this hand signal, he will stay. You just have to be very clear and tell him really early. So I'll show you what I mean. Yes. So yes, again, remember is that release word. I can also release them with come or okay. Check. Heel. Good. No. Heel. Sit. Good. Good. Stay. So he would have moved there. Good boy. Oh, good down. But I told him stay, so he stayed. Now, I'm okay with him laying down. When I tell him stay, he's getting more comfortable. No, down. But he can't get less comfortable. If I put him in a sit, he can't stand. If I put him in a down, he can't sit. Stay. Good boy. No, down. Good boy. Good. Stay. Good. No. Good boy. So again, you use that N-O word whenever he moves or makes a mistake. Stay. Doesn't mean he's a bad dog, it just means you're going to make him do it again or you're not going to reward him. No. Sit. Down. And then you notice that I want to put him right back as close as I can to the same spot on the floor when he breaks. Stay. So I use my hand to kind of lure him and get him in the right position. Because otherwise he can get kind of confused. Up, down, down. Good. Okay, so he fixed. I'm going to let this one slide because he did go back down. I didn't have to reposition him on my own. Good boy. Stay. Maisie, yes. Good boy. Stay. Maisie. Good boy, Jet. Stay. No, down. Good boy. Maisie, down. Good. You're not really on their place, though. Good. No, down. So he stood up just before I could treat him in anticipation of the treat. He's really bad about that, and it's just because he's super motivated for the treat. But you have to be very, stay, down, stay. You have to be very consistent in pulling the treat away when he does that, or it'll turn into breaking in other situations. Yes. So I want him to have a good long streak of successes before I release him. So he was really struggling there. He kept breaking and I had to reset him. He'd break and I had to reset him. And so I wanted him to have a good long streak before I said the Y-E-S word or okay. We always want to end on a good note. Good boy. Can you... place is a lot easier for him. The floor is still really hard. Place. Good. Down. Down. No. Place. Down. No, I don't have anything in that hand. Down. Stay. Good. No. Down. So I'm going to wait here. He knows what the command is. He's just kind of having a stubborn moment. Yes. Good boy. You ready, Jet? Maisie. Yes. Off. And every time he bounces on me, I'm going to either tell him off or knee him down. I'm never going to pat him or reward him for that behavior. Place. Good. Sit. No, Jet, place. Good girl, Maisie. Stay. Good. So Maisie already knows that trick. She got a little impatient. That's why she's barking at me. Jet, yes. Maisie, yes. Let's try that again. Good. Sit. Good. Good. Place. Maisie, yes. Jet, yes. So we're trying to teach them that at the sound of the doorbell to go to the bed and stay there. That way they're going to be calm and quiet. Maisie already knows this, like I said. Jet is still working on it, so he'll go to your place, or his place, if you point to it and say the word. Good girl, Maisie. Just like Maisie's demonstrating. We're trying to get them to go at the sound of the doorbell. So what I'm doing is I'm just ringing the bell and then walking kind of closer to their place and pointing. If they don't go, then I'll say the key word. But we're trying to not have to say that word. Yes. Want to try one more time? Okay, one more time. Good. Good boy. Now, of course, it's always harder, Jet, when there's actually someone at the door, because they're excited, they see them. Good boy. Stay. But we're building, Jet, place, sit, the positive association with the doorbell instead of the anticipation of a threat to their territory. Yes. Yes, Maisie. And I didn't treat him there because he was jumping on me. Can you go nice? Sit. Oh, sit. Jet. Hi, buddy. Oh, Maisie. Maisie, place. Sit. Place, sit, stay. Clutch. Jet. Place. Good. Sit. Good boy. Sit. Stay. No. Sit. Maisie, no. Place. Maisie, place. Maisie, place. Girl, sit. Sit. Jet. Place. Sit. Sit, stay. Good girl. Jet, yes. Good girl. Oh, you got a little cranky there, huh? Jet. Place. Jet. Hey. hands. Sit. Yes. Good boy. Yeah. Maisie. Yes. Jet. Yes. Good boy. Here, and you notice I waited because he was jumping up. I didn't want to reward him for jumping up, so I waited until he stopped and offered to sit. Good boy. All done. That was a tough one, huh? Good boy. All done.